What's up, guys? Flash Frame here, and today I've got a little bit of a problem. Uh, if you've been to the channel before, you'll notice my chair is different today because my Speedlink gaming chair that I've used for just over a year now has finally broke. And it's been broke for about a couple of weeks. I didn't understand what the problem was with it. I knew there was a problem. I was trying to figure it out. But I couldn't. Yeah, I'm in a very tiny spot here, and it was difficult for me to kind of move the chair around and figure out what was going on. But I finally got it figured out. So, first, again, let me preface with I like this chair. It's still sitting over to the side. I like this chair a lot. It did everything that I wanted. It's got a few problems. I won't lie. There are some problems. The armrests, the bits that you sit your arms on are kind of falling apart after a year. But you know what? Whatever. That's kind of superficial to me. I'd rather have a chair that, I just want a good, comfortable chair. And it's relatively a good, comfortable chair. Problem I've run into is a structural integrity problem. Now, this is the Speedlink 66,000 blue and white gaming chair. I double-checked all of my information on it. And I looked around a little bit to see if anyone else had had this issue. I had not discovered that anyone else has had this issue. However, I feel it's important to bring this forward because, I want a documentation. So here's what's going on. All gaming chairs are built, and office chairs for the most part, are built essentially the same. You've got your wheeled base, and then your cylinder that adjusts your height, and then on top of that cylinder is a bracket that attaches to the bottom of the chair, right? So you've got base, cylinder, bracket, chair. My failure has happened at the top of the cylinder and the bottom of the bracket. There's a circular weld there at the bottom of that bracket. That weld has failed. What this resulted in is my chair, instead of sitting straight or slightly reclined back, like I tend to like, because I like a little bit more support for my legs, so I lean back a little bit. It's a little more comfortable and takes some pressure off my back. That failed. And thus, because it failed, you have this tube inside of a socket. And now that socket, instead of being solid, has a failure. And it's allowing it to just thunk and lean however the fuck it wants to lean. This is a problem for multiple reasons, because the primary is now I'm putting a lot of weight on a small area that's not meant to take the kind of weight and pressure that it's now taking because of a failed weld. And it's an issue. It's a real issue. So what I've done is I have sitting here, I've gone to Speedlink's English contact information, and I'm sending them the following letter. And I wanted to share with you exactly what I'm sending to them. If it will let me. Everything is a mess right now. All right, well, all of my I don't know what's going on. Like my OBS has really messed up. But I do want to share with you what I'm sending here. So this is the email that I'm going to be sending to their customer service, I suppose. To whom it may concern, I've been the proud owner of your 66,000 gaming series chair for a little over a year now, and it's been wonderful till recently. About the 30th of March 2019, I began to notice the chair sitting at an odd angle. The seat of the chair slumping forward. Despite my typical leaning back slightly posture, I tend to keep the chair in. Upon inspection, I discovered a critical weld that attaches from the cylinder to the bottom of the bracket that attaches to the seat itself had failed. A complete failure, and it is. It's a complete failure. It's a 360-degree weld, and it's a 360-degree failure. It's like the weld just snapped. The weld had completely given up, allowing whatever is under that bracket to press up against the seat itself. And again, there's a little bit of something up under there that like, now the seat has sunk onto the pillar a bit, and it's pressing up and putting a lot of pressure up on my like tailbone area. Now the seat portion is still sittable. And it is. There's no damage really beyond the failed weld and the back pain that's come from it. It took me a couple of weeks to figure out exactly what had failed about the product. Again, because I have such a limited space to work in, it was difficult to get the seat on its side and all to be able to figure it out. However, I felt it was important to reach out and give you information regarding this. Also, if possible, I'd very much like to discuss attending a replacement lower assembly for the chair. I'm aware the seat is no longer on sale on your website, but I'd very much like to keep the existing product with a replacement lower assembly. And again, I do like the chair. I really do. I just want to be able to fix the problem. And if they can send me, if they can send me a replacement lower, that'd be great. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and I look forward to your reply. And that's it. I'm going to actually click and press send right now on that. And, okay, so I have now sent them... Helps if I agree to the privacy policy. Okay, maybe I double sent it. Whatever, that's fine. So there it is. I have just sent Speedlink an email regarding the situation. So, why have I made a video about this? Because that's a critical failure. I've seen enough pictures about office chairs usually, but about chairs failing and causing some serious injury to the person that it has failed on. And while my pain has been enough to cause a problem, it's been more of a minor annoyance than say if a piece of metal had shot up into my ass, right? So all I want is for Speedlink to reach back out to me and at least attempt to make this right. And here's the thing, I'm not looking for a handout either. Like, if we can come to an agreement on like how much a lower costs, like we can totally work that out. But I just, there's so many problems with so many people having issues with companies these days. And given that I do live in the EU right now, I want some protection. And that's what this video is about. Also, if you see this video and you have had a problem with a Speedlink gaming chair, I would very much like you to comment in the comments. Let me know if you've experienced any problems. Because, again, you know, they're selling these chairs for, you know, in some instances, over 300 euros. Mine was a lower end one, sure, about 150 euro. But still yet, that's a lot of fucking money to put out on a chair that's going to fail in a critical place. And it is not, like, I really should get some pictures of it. And, you know, if need be, I'll make a second video with pictures. But we're gonna proceed as is now, and I will make a response video when and if I get contact back from Speedlink. So that's where we are right now, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. Again, if you've had problems with Speedlink chairs in the past, please let me know in the comments down below. Because everything I'm seeing around the net is relatively positive reviews on their equipment. And again, I want to, you know, there's nothing can be done about a potentially faulty weld, right? Like, it can happen. I understand that this could totally have been a problem, you know, that you're always going to have something slip past quality control. Like, it happens. I really, really want this fixed if possible. That's it. So, all right, guys, again, thanks for viewing my video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.